सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. We are reading from the book Meditation and Spiritual Life by Swami Yatiswarananda. We are in chapter 22, Place of Prayer in Spiritual Life, commencing the section, The Depths of the Devotee's Love for God. Consciousness of sin and trust in divine forgiveness are essential for man's spiritual growth at a certain stage of his evolution. But these are not the dominating ideas in higher Hinduism, as all Hindu sects and creeds believe in the potential divinity and purity of the true self of man and in its innate freedom from all limitations. The heart of the Hindu devotee yearns more for divine love and communion and spiritual freedom than anything else. He stresses the personal aspect of the personal impersonal. He wants to come in living touch with him, to enter into personal relationship with him. And in his attempt to realize his goal, he gives expression to a variety of sentiments and attitudes, the depths of which cannot be easily gauged by a superficial observer. God, according to him, is not only the all-pervading support of the universe, the cause of all that exists, but also the God of love, who manifests his divine glory in intimate relationship with the devotee as father, mother, master, friend, and child. He manifests even as the eternal lover of the human soul, which yearns from the depth of its being for union with the beloved. This yearning is called bhakti or devotion, which according to Narada is ineffable. This is from the Narada Bhakti Sutra 4.51. Anirvachaniyam prema swarupam. Anirvachaniyam prema swarupam. And implies the consecration of all activities to God. Naradastu tadarpita khilacharata tadvismarane paramavyakulateti. This is again from Narada Bhakti Sutra 1.19. And a feeling of anguish when his presence is forgotten. Na mrisha paramarthameva me shrunu vignāpanameka magratah yadi me na daishvase tato dayanistava nath durlabha. Ordinarily devotees worship him as the divine master, father or mother. The eternal lover is beyond their reach. But still there are some blessed souls who are fit to approach him with an all-consuming and all-embracing love that includes all other attitudes in his sweep, and in which these find their highest fulfillment and realization. Very touching is the prayer that arises from the heart of Sri Yamunacharya. O Lord, first of all, do thou hear my prayer. I am speaking only the truth and not falsehood. Unless thou showest thy mercy on me, thou wilt never get one more deserving than myself. Na mrisha paramarthameva me shrunu vignāpanameka magratah yadi me na daishyasi tato dayanistava nath durlabha. This is from the Stotra Ratna, number 50. Thou art the father, the mother, the husband, and the son. Thou art the dear friend, the relative, the teacher, and the goal of the universe. I am thine own, thy servant and attendant. Thou art my only refuge. I have taken shelter in thee, and verily, O Lord, does my burden rest wholly on thee. पितात्वं मातात्वं दयितनयस्त्वं प्रियसुहृत् त्वमेव त्वं मित्रं गुरुरसि गतिश्चासि जगताम् त्वदीयस्त्वद्भृत्यस्त्व परिजनस्त्वद्गतिरहं प्रपन्नश्चैवं सत्यहमपि नैवैवास्मि हि भरः. This one is Stotraratna number 60. With an unsurpassed passionate love does Sri Chaitanya also pray to the Lord. O Lord of the universe, I want neither a charming wife nor poetic attainments. Do thou only grant that I may be blessed in every birth with perfect and selfless devotion to thee. This is from Sri Chaitanya Shikshashtakam, verse number 4. Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, kavitam va jagadisha kamaye, mama janmanishvare, bhavatad bhakti rahaituki tvai. Next section, the all-embracing range of Hindu spiritual experience. The deep raptures of ecstatic love are soul enthralling, but these do not exhaust the spiritual experience of the Hindu devotee. There are souls of extraordinary spiritual caliber who want to encompass within the range of their experience both the personal and the impersonal. Their spiritual consciousness refuses to be limited and circumscribed. They take up all attitudes, they realize all divine manifestations. They enjoy the beloved in manifold ways, but at times a burning hunger for the infinite seizes their souls. They dive into the depths of the Absolute and lose themselves in the transcendental existence, knowledge and bliss. But when they come back to the plane of relative existence, they see everything reflecting the radiance of the infinite, about which the Upanishad states, Na tatra suryo bhati na chandra tarakam nema vidyuto bhanti kuto yamagnihi tameva bhantamanubhati sarvam tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati. This is from the Munduko Upanishad, Mantra 2.2.10. There the sun shines not, nor the moon and the stars, nor the lightning, much less fire. Everything shines, reflecting his glory. This whole world is illumined by his light. Realizing the transcendent in the immanent, the eternal principle in all personalities, the one in the many, they love all, they worship all, they enjoy all. They are quite at home with the Absolute as with the relative. A glimpse of this all-encompassing spiritual vision we get in the hymns and praises composed by Sri Shankaracharya. This great monist sees the one reality at the back of everything as in his own soul. He meditates on it and realizes that he is none other than Brahman. So this is from Shankaracharya's Pratasmarana Stotram, was often called Pratasmarami. Pratasmarami hrid samsphuradatva tattvam Satchit sukham paramahamsa gatim turiyam Yat swapna jagara sushuptamavaiti nityam Tad brahma nishkalamaham nacha bhuta sangaha. At dawn I meditate within my heart on the self-effulgent Atman, the existence, knowledge, bliss, absolute, the goal of the highest ascetics, the transcendental and the eternal, who is beyond the states of waking, dream and sleep. I verily am that indivisible Brahman and not a combination of elements. Sri Shankara, a true seer, recognizes the same divine principle in all divine ideas. He offers his salutations to the Guru in whom also he sees the same eternal and infinite being. विश्वन्दर्पणं दृश्यमाननगरी तुल्यं निजान्तर्गतं पश्यन्नात्मनि मायया बहिर्बोधभूतं यथा निद्रया यः साक्षात् कुरुते प्रबोधसमये स्वात्मानमेवाद्वयं तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नम idam Shri Dakshinamurtaye. So this is the first verse from Shri Dakshinamurti Stotram by Adi Shankaracharya. I offer my salutations to the beneficent being who is incarnate in the Guru, who through the power of illusion as in sleep sees the universe existing within his own self, objectively like a city seen reflected within a mirror, who realizes in his enlightened state his own true self, the one without a second. True to Shankara, Shiva, Vishnu, and other gods and goddesses, Shiva, Vishnu, and other gods and goddesses speak of the same infinite, which gives the true meaning to the finite. Addressing Shiva, he says, Paratma Namekam Jagada Bija Mahyam Nirihan Nirakara Monkara Vedyam Yato Jayate Palyate Yena Vishwam Tamisham Bhaje Liyate Yatra Vishwam. This is from Vedanta Vedasara Shiva Stotram number 5 from Adi Shankaracharya. I adore the Lord, the Supreme Atman, the One, the primordial seed of the universe, the desireless and the formless, who is realized through the symbol Om, from whom the universe comes into being, by whom it is sustained, and into whom it dissolves. With a deep feeling of devotion, he prays to Vishnu. This is from the Adi Shankaracharya's Vishnu Shatpadi, number 1. Avinaya Vishnu Damaya Manashamaya Vishaya Mriga Krishnam Bhutadayam Vistaraya Taraya Samsarasagaratah. O Lord, the all-pervading One, do Thou remove my egotism and calm my mind. Do Thou take away my illusion of the world. Do Thou increase my love for all beings and save me from the ocean of worldly existence. He continues, Satyapi Bedhapagame Nath Tavahan na Mamaki Nastvam Samudro hi Taranga Kvachana Samudro na Tarangah. This is again from the Vishnu Shatpadi, verse number 3. It is the waves that merge themselves in the ocean and not the ocean in the waves. So verily, O Lord, when all the differences are removed, it is I that lose myself in Thee and not Thou in me. The heart of the great monastic philosopher responds most tenderly to the call of the mother's love, and placing himself in the position of an ordinary devotee, most touchingly he says, Prithvivyam putraste janani bhavash santi saralaha parantesham madhye viralatara loham tavasutah madiyo yantyagas samuchita midam no tava shive kuputro jayet kvachidapi kumata na bhavati. This is from Shankaracharya's Devya Paradhaksha Pana Stotram number 3. O Mother, in this world, in the midst of thy numerous worthy sons, I happen to be a specimen of wantonness. Yet, O beneficent one, it is not proper for thee to abandon me, thy child, for a bad son may sometimes be born, but never has there been a bad mother. And mother to him is the only refuge. न जानामि दानं न च ध्यानत्यागं न जानामि तन्त्रं न च स्तोत्रमन्त्रं न जानामि पूजां न च न्यासयोगं गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानी. This is from Adi Shankaracharya's Bhavanyashtakam number 3. O Mother, I have made no charity, I have done no meditation, I have observed no ritualistic procedure, nor have I uttered any holy name. I have performed no worship, nor have I purified my limbs through proper invocations. Therefore, O thou Mother of the universe, thou art my only refuge. Thou art my only refuge. But to him, in spite of the wonderful play of the tenderest sentiments, the Divine Mother is none other than Brahman, and human personality is only her reflection. In sport has she divided the one absolute intelligence into God and souls, and it is in her being that he wants to lose himself. Kudava Hishikani Samyam Bhajeyuhu Kadava na Shatrur na Mitram Bhavami Kadava Durasha Vishu Chivilopaha Kadava Manome Samulam Vinashyet. So this is again from Devi Bhujanga Prayata Stotram number 20. O Mother of the universe, when will my senses become controlled? When shall I have neither enemies nor friends? When shall I be free from false and deluding hopes? When will my mind be destroyed with its roots? Indeed, when we are able to study the Hindu hymns and prayers with intelligence and insight, we cannot help declaring with the Vedic seer, the being is one, but sages call him variously. And in the Rig Veda, that's expressed in mantra 1.164.46, Ekam Sadvipra Bahudha Vadanti. Ekam Sadvipra Bahudha Vadanti. An idea expressed so clearly and sincerely in the famous passage in the Shiva Mahim Stotram. This is verse number 7. Trai Sankhyam Yoga Pashupati Matam Vaishnavamiti Prabhinne Prasthane Paramidam Madaf Pathyamiti Cha Ruchina Vaichitra Drjugu Kutvila Nana Pathajusham Nrina Meko Gamyastvamasi Payasa Mam Arnava Iva. Various of the paths laid down in the Veda, Yoga, Shaiva and Vaishnava scriptures. Of these, some people take to one and some to another as the best. Devotees follow these diverse paths, straight or crooked, according to their different tendencies. Yet, O Lord, Thou alone art the ultimate goal of all men, as in the ocean of all rivers. Prayer then is in one form or other, is essential for all kinds of aspirants. It is an expression of the soul's longing for God. One can feel as much love and longing for the infinite as for the personal deity. It is only a question of temperament. The prayer of a bhakta is more expressive and emotionally charged. The prayer of a jnani, the seeker of knowledge, may not be expressed in words, and he may remain calm, but his deep inner self itself is a kind of great inner prayer. Sometimes in the same person, we find these two moods alternating. What is important is to feel an intense longing for super-conscious realization. Those who are unable to keep up the longing through silent prayer may take the help of verbal prayers like the ones already mentioned. Moreover, let us not be selfish in our prayers. Just as we pray for ourselves, we should pray for others too. Pray for those who are near and dear to you. Then pray for those who are good and struggling for spiritual enlightenment. Finally, pray for all people, all beings everywhere. Send forth good prayers in all directions. Let peace and goodwill radiate from you in all directions. In the next session, we will continue where in the book there are some prayers and meditations which Swami Yatiswarananda used to recite in the beginning of his classes and lectures. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.